my girls this season. We went from 14 wins in the past 3 seasons to a 17-win season this year, and our first ever birth into the state tournament. We won a district tournament this year for the first time in school history, and hats off to the girls for what they did this season. As far as the game goes, I think a little bit of it was nerves. The opposing team rebounded the ball very well. They played the passing lanes very well, and they converted baskets. The first half, we couldn't find the basket that well, but we picked it up a little bit in the second half, and like I said, pretty proud of what my girls accomplished this year.
Questions?
Hey, Coach, I'm Paul Montana with the newspaper in Harrisonburg. How does East Rock compare to some of the teams you see in your region?
As far as overall talent, I think they were the best team that we've seen, complete team this season so far. We've seen a few teams that pass the ball as well as they do, but a lot of teams didn't convert on the low block as well as they do. They're pretty solid down low.
Coach Otey, talk about the frustration that you try to get out of your team in the first half when you consistently came turnover after turnover, how you tried to calm them down with that half-court trap that East Rockingham presented.
It was pretty much, like you said, just getting them to calm down and think about a little bit more what they were doing. A lot of our turnovers in the first half was unforced turnovers. And like I contribute a lot of that to nerves because, like I said, this is our first time being there. And we did a little bit better job in the second half of doing that, but I contributed a lot of it to nerves.
Cheyenne, talk about the presence that you felt as far as their size. You know, they're more of a second chance opportunity. Talk about how that affected your ability to get to the basket today.
Well, they weren't as big as some of the teams we played before, so keeping the ball low was key to getting in. But they were really good at holding their ground.
And Adrienne, talk about how it was difficult. At first, it was difficult for you to score, but you started to get into the flow. Just talk about how you'll learn from the experience, being that you're only a sophomore, that you can take towards the future.
Well, it was hard for me at first, I think, because I wasn't used to the bigger girls stepping out on me when I would drive in, and so I just started trying to drop my shoulder more and just let me float lighter. And I'm just gonna keep working on it for next year and work on some different moves and stuff.
Coach, what did you tell them after the first quarter? Obviously, you're down 24-0. That's very deflating. What was the huddle? What did you tell them?
It comes down to heart. We didn't get here playing the way we did in the first half, and we just had to step up and play Charles City brand basketball. We had to step up and want to play. A lot of it, like I said, was nerves. We had to shake off a little bit of the nerves, but at the end of the day, it came down to actually stepping out and going on playing.
And one more question for me. Talk about how when next year you return a core of your team. I think you're only losing 3 players and 1 starter. Talk about how they can just build on that over as time goes by.
I think this summer is key for us as far as working with the core that we have. Like you said, we have 4 returning starters next year, and we only lose 3 players. And we will be back. We'll be back next year. We're gonna fight. We're gonna work hard, and we're gonna win basketball games next year. We'll be back.